peak of the season was September 10th, and here we are into October. We still have things to talk about. Kirk, not going to impact us. That's going to become a major hurricane, so we don't have to worry about that one. Then there is an area of interest, National Hurricane Center watching just off the coast of Africa. That's very far away as of right now. So we'll just focus on the one a little closer to home for us. And so this one going to be in the Caribbean, portions of the Gulf of Mexico, looking at a 40% chance of development here over the next 7 days. Over the weekend, it was at a 50% chance. So things have started to change. So let's take a look at some of the models. What are they showing? But we're looking at a lot of rain. That is for sure. As of right now, still not seeing any development. That's Thursday. So Thursday, we're going to get some rain. Here's Friday. We're also going to get some rain. Still not really looking at anything developing. Just seeing a lot of moisture. And then as we get into Saturday, still fairly not anything really, but we will try to see something develop. But as of right now, it does look like it may be on the weaker side. So we could be talking about a tropical depression, could be talking about maybe a lot of rain, or maybe even could talk about a storm. And then by the time we get to next week, it does look like it starts to dry out for us. Here's another model also showing that the Gulf of Mexico going to be full of rain. We're going to see rain on Thursday. Then we've got another chance for rain on our Friday and then on into Saturday as well. Maybe trying to see a couple areas of low pressure try to develop and then kind of moves on off, but doesn't really hold together very well. Maybe another area, a couple areas trying to pop up as well. But of course, this is continuing to change. We'll keep you updated on that. But as of right now, it does look like things are going to be on the weaker side if something were to develop. But just know it's absolutely going to rain. Now, how much is it going to rain and just how much is it going to rain for your weekend? That all depends on the development, what happens, where it develops. So still very early, still up in the air as of right now. Just know we're watching it for you. We're keeping you updated. So getting into the weekend, yes, you will get some chances for rain. And as I mentioned, just depends on where this thing goes, how much we could see, could stay to the south of us. And that means some of the moisture will stay offshore. But getting into next week, a lot of us will stay on the drier side. How much rain? Looking at an inch to less on the North Shore and then on the South Shore, 1 to 3 inches. So not the largest amounts of rain that we've seen, but it will be some rain. Today, though, we're going to stay on the dry side, so not worried about that. Your dew points, and you step outside, it's not the muggiest and it's not the driest, but I would say it's decent for us. We'll start to go up, obviously, because we're going to see some rain. Then after that, drop back down just ever so slightly. This morning, though, you're into the mid 60s on the North Shore, looking at the upper 60s and some lower 70s on the South Shore, a little bit warmer along the coast. And then as you head throughout the rest of the day, upper 80s, feeling like the lower 90s. So not a huge difference with your temperatures, and that's still a good thing for us. So it's not going to be like overly oppressively hot. Here's a look at the rest of your forecast. Still going to be hot for Wednesday. And then getting into Thursday, dropping to the mid 80s. Could even be a little bit cooler than that as we do approach the weekend.